Hey guys, I brought another bucket of popcorn in. Did you guys already start without me?
No, dude, this is just the previews.
I got extra. I got the jumbo so we can share. Were you just picking your nose? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, welcome everybody to. Just to give you all a heads up, this is gonna be pretty heavy on the lore. There'll be some gameplay elements, but this is gonna be really a lot of cutscenes, and we're gonna try and do a better job than we did in that first couple parts. And I'm gonna try to do my best to keep track of everyone. General store. I'll try my best to keep track of all of us not talking as much over the voice acting that has no subtitles. If you Capcom, if you are going to release a Legends Legacy whatever collection, please also maybe include subtitles in cutscenes. That would be super appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Seriously, it'd be
anyway,
great.
I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff to give to Roll. I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff to give to Roll so we can up our appreciation and our niceness with her.
It's like, oh, a game cartridge, what is it? And it says Ghosts and Goblins, your morality has decreased exponentially.
Oh, don't worry, I got you. Don't worry, I got you this great game, Mega Man. Really? Which one is it? X8. You can leave.
No, X8's one of the good ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
X8's fine.
X7 is the bad one.
And depending on how you talk to 6.
X7, and it's like, which one is it? X7 Rolls like, you can leave. I live here though.
No, I got it better.
Well, sorry, but you have to leave. And in case you're wondering, once you make a new home, I'll burn it to the ground.
Oh, what's up?
No, I was actually gonna say like it would just be more like,
yeah.
Oh, what'd you get me, Mega Man? Which one? 3 for DOS. Doors over to the right. Let me finally fall down.
Yeah.
Try to land somewhere spiky.
So, time to give her all of our gifts.
But spikes kill me instantly. Exactly.
Which one?
You know, I'm surprised we're giving Roll all these things to boost up the morality system now, considering we're literally at the tail end of the game.
Oh. Also, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just thought of a really bad comic someone could draw.
What is it?
Really?
Just imagine if Roll did not like Mega Man at all. If there was something where Mega Man's waking up, it's like, "Ugh," he walks outside. By the way, I came back. Wait,
where'd she go?
Oh, hello.
Is she taking a nap on her new cushion?
Data? Where did Roll go?
All
we need
I
her to
know
pilot
is
the ship.
bits.
Roll's taking a bath. Maybe she should get cleaned up too.
We just left through that door. How did she have him? Where does she go to shower?
I left I left the ship and came back. All right, so she's taking a bath. She's already gone and taken a bath, and Data's saying we should probably go and take a bath ourselves too. All right, just go downstairs, get a towel. I don't know how.
I also gotta make sure to take off this bulky blue armor before I do.
Yeah, it's not
unless he stays on his laundry and just showers.
Hey,
do you?
Yeah. Anyway.
Do you guys ever wonder what Volnut looks like without his armor? Not just a helmet, but just his whole armor.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh!
We walked in her on the shower. Nice going, dickhead.
So we actually walked in on her on the shower.
And of all things, it actually gives us a discount.
A 10% discount. Which, trust me, when you're upgrading the really big stuff at the end... Well, it's real... Okay, the real proof is that she, with all the donations and all the help we've given her, she has now been able to buy a new tool. But that whole event is... Considering we walked in on her when she was changing in the first game, and that one, it's just straight up, I love there's no, subtlety, just... Da-na-na-na! It's like, yeah!
I think what kind of kills it for me is the fucking fist bump.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
You realize that's your sister, right?
Not by blood.
Not in this version, technically.
Well, still. Live with her for your whole life. Well,
so you got
this life anyway.
Final key. If it weren't for all your hard work, those pirates would have gotten
Timon, I still don't do so well in crowds.
It will be very interesting to see if they do anything now that we have all 4 keys in our possession.
What do you mean they?
Those funny-looking people, the ones that we found.
I don't think they like being
island
called
who said
funny-looking.
They were ancients.
I trust everyone unless they give me a reason not to.
Fair.
But you don't live as long as I have without taking precautions. I have armed guards placed around the room. I can call on them if necessary to protect us.
I was about to say, he
and
doesn't
this
look that
ship.
much older than Beryl.
I just hope we won't need them.
Even younger.
Ooh.
Oh.
So there's all the keys. Wait.
What was that?
They're singing a
I
tune
thought I
to
felt
us.
something.
They're resonating.
All 4 keys have been recovered.
Oh, finally, they gave her
Have you
some
made all
proper
the
clothing.
necessary preparations to take control
Assuming
of the
that was
ship?
the one
What?
that was naked.
Yes.
So,
Very
yeah,
well, begin.
they're gonna take over the ship.
If necessary, is it acceptable to disable Mega Man Trigger? Even if it means destroying the Master's genetic code?
Your primary mission is to recover and secure the keys. Then, with luck, we will be able to salvage the Master's genetic code from Trigger's shell.
And with
Understood.
luck, I will get an emotion.
Initiating assimilation
No,
program.
remember, she's more ancient than...
What's happening?
Yep, those two betrayed us. And those two just used their massive AI to take control of the entire ship.
Devil take.
Who could have possibly
We've got to
seen
get out
that
of here.
coming?
Ouch!
Everyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they were using us to take all the keys. Oh, hey, Bonds. And, they also mentioned that we have some genetic code thing.
What's up with the ship? It's on fire. You don't think there's someone else after the keys, do you?
Wow, it's almost like 6
If
other
we don't
people were
help
after
her,
it at
she's
some
probably
point.
going to crash.
Well, he did kill
We've
2 of
got to
them.
do something.
Well,
But
you
if we're
mean
not careful,
drop them off.
incapacitated.
We'll end up going down with them.
And the other two just got
I don't know
bored.
if even that blue
Yeah.
kid can get out of this one.
Babu, babu,
The
babu.
blue
You
kid.
think so too, huh, Bond?
That's his thing.
I'm not gonna lie, just hearing that voice off screen, but the camera focused on Tron for some reason was just humorous to me.
Wait, what?
Oh, they haven't told that.
Oh, that's right. Remember, she was a thing.
You're finally awake.
Huh? Where is everyone?
Don't you worry. Gats is taking care of them.
Gats?
Mistress Yuna.
Perk up,
What are you
folks.
doing? Yuna.
This is where the big shit starts happening.
Of
Nice.
course.
You recognize me as Yuna? Even though I destroyed my original shell?
Don't waste your time, geeks. You could become infected by her aberrant logic.
My, aren't we testy? What have I done?
You should ask yourself that question, Yuna. It doesn't matter, not anymore. I have made my decision. I will not tolerate interference.
You're going to destroy the Master's genetic sample, aren't you? Without even consulting me. That's not exactly fair, is it?
When you destroyed your original shell, I became the only mother unit for this system. I am within the master system parameter. Fairness is irrelevant.
It's right there!
Yeah,
I thought you'd say.
That was her original body.
Mistress Sarah, here are the keys.
So, this is
You must
Sarah,
return to
and her
Elysium.
assistant is
This unit will
Gats,
follow after
and
recovering the
Mistress...
Master's
sorry,
genetic
this is Yuna,
Excuse me, I'm talking
and
with
her
Sarah.
assistant
Geats,
is
go.
Gats. Geats is the assistant to Mistress Sarah.
Now this is a problem. She plans on executing the carbon reinitialization program.
In
What?
other words,
Carbon
remember that little
reinitialization program?
thing that Juno was trying to do in the first
Basically,
game?
Every
To one
human
island?
alive will be
Yeah,
deleted,
they're trying to do it to
wiped
the
out,
whole fucking
and the
planet.
ancients will be restored.
Yep.
I mean,
What?
Please
Are we
do not complicate
surprised?
matters further,
Not
Mistress
really.
They need a
Yuna.
really
There are
giant hammer
several
for that.
preparations to be made.
No, they have
Please
some...
remove
It's
yourself
more like
from
some sort of
this
coating
ship
that'll just, like,
at once.
eviscerate the
I
entire
don't
surface
know if
or
I
something.
can do that.
So Yuna
Virus
here...
unit will use deadly
are we
force.
getting
Your
the...
answer?
So,
No,
is it
Gats.
that thing that,
You know what to do.
Herbert
Are you
Commander
sure,
used in the
Mistress Yuna?
second G.I.
Gats,
Joe
what are you
movie?
doing?
Though I'm no longer recognized as a mother unit in this body, it means too that I'm not
I'm
affected
just
by
looking
behavioral
for
limiters. I can do
obscurity.
whatever I want.
I'm just looking at this here, so...
Gats, cease your
So
actions
Geats
at
and Gats
once.
are going to start fighting
What
for
are
a
you
bit
doing?
to take control again. Thank you, Gats.
All right, Mega Man.
So Yuna is
separated
sort of an
Geats from
ally
the
to
ship.
us. Yuna and both
Go
Yuna
up
and
on
Sarah
deck.
were once
Geats
mother
should be
units. More on that later.
Where we go
They
from
both were
here
these.
is up
They
to
both
you,
were these
Mega
ancient
Man.
things, and Yuna's
Do you
old body's on the
fight
floor in front of us.
Or do you give him the
collecting
Master's
dust.
genetic sample?
Well, it's not for. To be fair though, she's not
Confused?
gonna. She's not
That's
gonna leave it hanging.
surprising, I guess. After all, you have lost your memory, haven't you?
Right. She used to know us
That
back when we were
doesn't
Trigger.
really matter.
Mm-hmm.
All that matters
Because,
is what
yeah,
you think.
big
and
shot.
how you
We're
feel
pretty
now.
important ourselves.
Now,
super old.
don't try to think about things
And
too
yet we haven't. We
hard.
look like we haven't aged
Just
a
be
day.
true to you yourself.
Yeah, I swear
and
that
follow where
moisturizer
your
is doing
heart
wonders.
leads you.
Mistress Yuna, Geats is very angry.
No,
Of course Gates is
He
angry.
wants you to destroy
It's like you're thwarting his
Well,
whole plan.
What are you going to do?
I'm sorry. I think Geats is taking offense to what we were doing. I don't think he's very...
What the? I thought I saw something flying around, but I don't think it was a Reaver bot.
Yeah.
This thing too.
Hey, wait!
Yeah, remember that- remember-
Mega Man,
oh, hey, man.
What is going on here?
Yeah, basically, remember that giant dragon thingy that showed up back in the first part when reporter, Yuna as the reporter looking at... like Matilda and that dragon showed up. So all the assistant droids can become these dragon thingies.
We'll lose the keys and everything else of value on it. Like it or not, we have to help him.
You really had to think on that for a moment.
All right then. First we help Mega Man, then we take the key.
See, he still calls him Mega Man.
Okay, people, get lost.
It just depends on how much of the mood he is in that day. Like, is he super antsy? Call him Blue Point. If he feels like he needs help, Mega Man. So yeah,
Oh no,
Dragon Flash out.
They summoned the Latios and Latios.
Are you malfunctioning yet?
They summoned the Latios and Latios.
Why do you insist on opposing me?
So I'm just gonna say this outright. I think he missed an opportunity with his boss fight by letting you ride on the good one.
Gats, that would have been cool. Yeah, Gats is the blue one, he's cool, but Geets is wanting to destroy us.
So
Because
kill the
Sarah
gold
wants
one.
us. Yeah. But no, Gats!
God damn it.
I'm sorry. My blue-eyes white dragon. You are our only hope.
It's clearly red. But with that said, oh jeez,
boy,
Gats.
now we gotta
Geets
fight
is
the gold
angry.
guy.
Geets is very mad, and welcome to a really annoying fight, which is that Geets is not terribly difficult, but see where he's flying everywhere? Yeah, for the full first half, he's just going to be doing that. And as you see, your window of opportunity to really hit him is not good.
Yeah.
Where is he? Where is he? There he is.
Here I come, Sonic!
Yeah, pretty much. But
So,
honestly,
that's it.
this is one of those boss fights where it really helped if he'd actually upped up a good bulkier distance.
I would say this. I would say this cannon is good, and I would definitely say the Seeker rockets, the rocket launcher that like homes in on enemies, would be great. But otherwise, what you just saw me is that was just me skipping through a lot of this fight because it's the exact same.
Also, the bonds are still flying around, and I think they do give you some tips every once in a while. But otherwise, they don't really contribute too much.
Until this. Until he's like, oh my gosh, will you stop saying the same 7 things over and over again?
God damn it! Not again! We haven't even paid for this!
I thought I was
And then
about
the fight
to
just
smack right
continues as
behind him.
normal. Now, then the fight just continues as normal. So now, once again, just gonna keep taking it down.
Oh boy.
And this is now. Thank goodness the whole fight is not like this. Just this first phase is it's. If I could graph it out, this first phase is astronomically like different from the second phase. First phase is so much.
Again, I just think they missed an opportunity to let you ride on what was the other
Gats.
one's name? Yeah, Gats.
Yeah, so it's Gats and Yuna and Geets and Sarah. And Sarah wants that. So spoilers. That's the whole thing. The 4 keys, they never unlocked another load. Those 4 keys are what is needed to initiate the apocalypse.
Pretty much.
That's why they were separated in the first place.
Oh no! I kind of predicted that because they looked like they're demonic keys of hell.
So yeah, with those now that we've all collected all 4 keys for Sarah, now she gets to destroy the whole world, which is not good. And
Another understatement there, buddy boy.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
Might be a good time to open up your picnic basket.
Or eat some fried chicken.
Not yet.
You already ate the fried chicken, didn't you?
Oh, I guess when you carry.
No, no, I only have 1 chicken. I think you only get the chicken from Glide's base.
Oh,
come on! How strong are those things? But yeah, as you're seeing, imagine this: 8 more minutes, and that was the fight so far. There we go. Now his flying now he's like stuck on glide power alone, which means he'll finally lose the ability to frickin' fly.
God damn it! Now I can just imagine him literally sputtering out like fucking the buggy from that.
Oof.
Oh crap!
Okay.
Now it's time to open up your energy canister.
Yeah, and there you go, guys. That's the second phase.
See how much
that whole
easier
thing
it
was
is
the
when you
first
clip-
phase, and
See how easier it is when you clip a fucker's wings?
There. Geets, it's
This is
over.
all you're doing. If it weren't for you, this would not have happened.
What are you?
This unit cannot allow Mr.
That's all you lie. I
Seven to
like
be
his
harmed.
voice.
Oh boy.
Honestly, it sounds it sounds like it would have been fitting for X.
Shoot! He blew up the entire frickin' sulfur bottom.
Do not forget.
Oh, wait.
The Master is the only true human remaining.
What?
The system exists only to protect and serve the Master. We exist for this and only this purpose.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna ask. Yeah. I'm gonna do as much as I can to be quiet here because we're gonna see some
Remember,
huge
the
lore
Master
dump now.
says illogical things at times. If he does, ignore him.
What? I ignore him. He's the only human. Don't we serve him?
I understand why the Master would wish to have a unit such as that by his side. What would prompt such behavior?
The Master is lonely.
What's happening? Is this a dream?
What do you think, stupid?
So yeah, remember how we...
Oh yeah, there's the Master.
They
And...
scolded you again, did they not? My little friend?
Yes, folks, that's a dude.
Sarah often reprimands me as well.
And he's voiced by the guy who voices
Do you know
Bola.
why? I can show you. Observe.
But
honestly, when I first saw this design, I couldn't believe it either.
Same. So
beautiful, is it not?
This is the last human.
These lights are one of the beta cities.
I guess before the world of Mega Man X or whatever.
No, this was well after.
Yeah, because I was about to say X still had
and all
humans
that.
in it.
Oh, yeah. Then this is the last surviving.
They may be closer to.
Then this is the last surviving
than you
human
think.
from X's world.
The people living there
And
know thirst.
he lives
hunger, disease.
in this big,
They suffer all
cool
these
place
things
where the
in the
system
end.
is designed to
They
keep him
grow
alive.
old and die.
He's, I think, over 300 years
But for one
old,
brief
or something like
moment,
that.
Pretty much.
They shine as bright as the sun.
And meanwhile, when
Because
all
they know these hardships. They
and
also
meanwhile,
know the
when
meaning
the
of
Earth got
happiness.
destroyed, the
Compared
system
to theirs,
recreated
our
it,
perfect world
and thus created a
is
simulation
cold
of humans
and
known as
sterile.
carbons.
I'd like to ask you. To do
Unfortunately, it's kind of
something
like a Princess Jasmine kind of
Mega Man.
thing. He's been living this life
Can you
of
take
like
me there?
luxury, this
What
life
do you
of
say?
perfection, this utopia, and he kind of envies the people on the Earth because they actually are living a real full life.
So it's every Disney princess
I
later.
remember now.
Just
Pretty
I
much.
came here. I came to Terra with the master.
So,
Where the carbons are.
so the master then asked. So the master. Oh,
Oh, hey, Yuna.
Come on, Mega Man.
Hey, Yuna.
If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. Open your
this is
eyes.
what Yuna used to look like.
Whoa.
Make contact with you.
Oh, we're just in a fetal position. I thought they cut off arms and legs.
One of your memory
No,
files.
no, we're just
The
humping
file
up.
you trusted data with all those years ago.
Memory, data.
You were badly damaged by Geeks' attack.
They're like in
I'm
Battle
rebuilding
Network right now.
using Data's memory to
Damn
restore
it.
your programming. You won't be fully optimized for a while longer, so just sit back and relax.
And enjoy the show.
Make sure to get some popcorn while you're at it.
I can't get popcorn. I'm stuck in this
So
position.
time for the last memories. He used a dropship to come down to visit Terra.
Listen to the sounds of everyday life, the sounds of city life, the smell of evening meals being prepared.
I cannot wait.
All
to
this
meet
and
the
more
humans
we in
and
Elysium have
the
lost.
carbons of this world.
Thank
Hello,
you, Mega
young
Man.
lady. They
Thanks
must
to you,
all
I have
die
finally
now.
been able to experience this for myself. For 3,000
Again,
years,
I'm honestly shocked they didn't just
I
make
have
this a
been
female
free from
character. Because
hardship
look at
and
this
pain.
fucking design.
a life of
And plus, didn't they
luxury
call him
obeying
Mother?
my heart's desires.
No, Mother is the unit, the mother unit, Sarah and
Oh.
Yuna. They're like the head
Grateful for the
honchos.
simple joys of life.
I think
you
what I
think-
find the funniest detail about him is his whole
I have
top
made up my
robes.
mind, Mega Man.
So
Carry out
basically,
my final command.
at this point here, the master wanted to leave
I want you to
his.
destroy the
He wanted to
system.
leave his
I realize
whole
now
like
that we were wrong.
life behind him and stay here in Terra, knowing his age would catch
Correct
up with
my
him and he
mistake.
would die.
Make things right.
And he wanted Mega Man to destroy the system.
How
This is
many years ago was
a
this?
good luck charm.
A long time ago.
A long
As
time
long as
ago.
you have it.
So
can stop or harm
he's
you.
giving us this, which is the genetic sample of him.
Return
This
to
genetic
Elysium.
sample used to be
Delete all
on
data from
the
the
place where he
library,
used to
understand?
stay because this genetic sample would have been
Please,
used.
Mega
It was some system where if the master ever died, the genetic sample that Mega Man now has within him would be used to clone and create the new line of
It
humans.
looks as though my time has finally come.
It's now he's seen now he's remembering the memory of watching the master die.
No, it would have been a good twist maybe.
Goodbye, Mega
If
Man.
it wasn't too long ago, say maybe about 50 years or so in the past that this happened, and it turns out Looker,
Turns out Blucher what?
he was the master, or one of the characters was the
I
master. Maybe.
I can't. See
I don't know if that would have worked the same. I feel like maybe if there was some way. I feel like there is potential for that, but I feel like for this, it makes sense. Yeah, this was like a good 100 or so years ago.
I'll shut up.
So then, if I'm correct, the story goes, Mega Man then
So
Oh,
that's
actually,
what this is all about.
let's see.
Sarah never
That's
told
a
me
devil
about
man. Those are
this.
some flat pigtails.
You are
Yuna.
I will call them
Remember
plate
me?
tails now.
you.
Cool.
Nah.
Sarah is in charge of Elysian system. I was
Might as
in
well call them
charge
paper
of Terra's
tails.
system.
Anyway.
My official designation was Mother.
Mother.
Now I understand why you downloaded your memories of the Master into that little monkey.
Beta.
So they couldn't be scanned or tampered with. Now I understand why you brought the Master here. Why you tried to destroy the system.
Now she finally understands why we're doing good.
Mistress Sarah has almost reached Elysium.
Oh crap, Gats is still
We're
alive,
running
thank
out of
goodness.
time. Unless we stop her, Sarah will execute
Yeah,
the
so the
carbon
system that the Master used to live on was
reinitialization
called Elysium.
The carbon
And it's, yeah, guess
reinitialization
where that is,
program
kids?
meant to be run only after the
Wait,
Master
wait.
and all other humans have
Elysium?
died.
Really?
It uses their genetic
Yes.
codes to clone
Yes.
humans.
This was years ago, dude. It's
Meg-
not. It's not. It wasn't late enough to be called.
Mega Man Legends 2, starring Matt Damon.
It looks like your
This was well
self-repair
before that,
functions
dude.
are working.
But yes.
I mean,
Now-
not well before him,
Still
but
need to decide what.
Wait,
But yes.
Battle Angel Mega Man.
So now.
Mega Man.
Oh, we're alive again.
He'll be all right.
And there's Yuna. But that is
Though
totally.
his memory is still
That
fragmented.
is totally not her old
He
body.
can
you
still
already
download
mentioned.
whatever he needs from your
We'll learn
little
more about that
monkey
later.
friend.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Gats and I will get a pod ready that will take you back to Elysium.
Cool.
You can find both of us where you initially came to Terra.
We
The choice is
originally
yours, the
crash
Master's final
landed
wish, or
on
follow the path
the
the system
island
has
that Glide's
chosen.
base was near, and then we fell into the
Find us
ocean,
when you
and
make up
that's
your
where
mind.
we, you know,
See you.
had Oh, yeah, see ya.
Look
I
in
just
any
realized
library and you can
we
find a
skipped
history
Roll's
of
reaction to
civilization
seeing
as
what
we
she
know
thought
it,
was her
but
mother, did we?
There's nothing
I
describing
don't
the
think she
world
knows
before
better.
we started
I don't think she
recording
realizes it
events.
either.
But
always wondered
when
why. Now
Also,
when
here's
Barrel
also-
didn't
wouldn't
evolve,
Barrel go like,
we were
"Oh, hey,
created. One day,
that's your
boom,
mom"?
There we were. With
I
a
think
language
I think
and
he's
culture
aware at this
provided
point.
for
I
us.
think what he sees at this, what he gets at this point is that
and why they were there.
that's not exactly the
We
real
owe everything to the Master.
role.
Even
though
by
by
This
technicality it
master
is.
system should be
I don't
destroyed or
know.
not.
It's
It's
difficult
too
to
big
explain.
for me.
I love how
We're in your hands, Mega
easy
Man.
he's
Do
going
what
with the
you
fact that
think
he's just now
best.
learned that evolution
nothing
never
we can
existed
do
for his
about it.
people,
What
and
will
that they
be,
just
will be.
came to be at one point.
Mega Man. I don't know what your life was like before we met, but do what you think is right, no matter what. I'll keep looking until I find my parents, but
They were right
you're the
there.
most important thing in my life.
They were right there.
If not for you, I wouldn't have been able to do all the
Again,
things I've done.
all the more reason why we
That's
don't
why
have
I know you'll
Legends
do what's
3.
best for me. For everyone. Come on, let's go.
But honestly,
She's
that's not
waiting
even the
for
worst
us.
of that.
No, it gets
Right.
more complicated. But yep, with that said, we're now getting close to the end goal, and after that big cutscene movie, join us in the next part for when we will do it. We are going to go lay siege to Elysium.
Oh boy. Till next time, guys.
Bye, everybody.
That movie was okay, but the book was better.